Hi guys, this is Farhad. Today I will do my presentation regarding the communication skill in workplace. First, I will like to discuss about the definition of the communication skill, and beside it, I will discuss about the basic communication skill, benefit of communication skill, how to improve the communication skill, and the barrier of communication skill. First, what is the communication skill? Communication skill is the share of ideas and feelings between two parties. They can express with each other, they can understand their each other to communicate to do their job. What is the benefit? What is the basic of communication skill? First, I can say the listening, then asking question, asking close question, mutuality, and non-verbal communication. Listening, this is the most important things for communication skill. Listening, have to understand, we have to clearly listen when the other party is talking, because by the listen we will understand about our job, what we have to do, or if we get any complexity if we face, so we can solve it if we do the listening properly. This is most important components for communication skill. First, asking a open-ended question. It is, those are more thorough rather than using a one word. Like when we ask the question, we try to get the understanding by broadly when we get the answer. This is the open-ended question. That means this answer will describe completely, not just by short answer. Second one is the asking close question. That means is a short answer like yes or no, that kind of answer, or our just little face expression or our body language movement. By this we express our answer, not explain broadly. Then another one is mutuality, is a sharing of feelings between the parties. Each person will share their feelings with the other person. Mutuality is the sharing of feelings or action between two parties. It is a component that improves relationship through correspondence. Another is non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is a communication without using a word. That means our facial expression, eyes, our body language movement. Sometimes we don't express our expression without using the word, just we do it by eye contact, our body language, or just little bit of movement. We just express with each other what we want to say. Next, I'll have to discuss about the benefit of the communication skill. What the benefit we can get by a good communication skill. First, we can tell effective team buildings. Good communication make a trust between peoples, and this trust give them a good understanding how they can work together. So good communication skills always provide a effective team building. Do you know, second is extend global demands. Nowadays most of the business love to extend their business globally. They want to cross their business beyond their border. So first, what we have to do if we want to extend a global business, good communication is, this is the vital things. We have to tell people what the business we doing, what service we can give. So the most vital thing is good communication skill. Good communication skill help us to express what we want to give the other business. So this is most important things, and this is the benefit we can get by good communication skill. Another is a create good relation. A good relation create based on trust, and it's provide good feedback among to the employees, because when we do the good communication skill, so we can express our expression between our each other. So that's created trust, and there's benefit we can get from the good communication skill. Another one is to provide positive work environment. Is very important things, because good communication skill mainly create a trust between people, understanding, and make them helpful. When the communication skill is proper, then staff love to help each other. They try to understand each other, and there's always give a positive one environment. Next, I like to discuss about how we can improve communication skill, how we can improve good relation between staff in our company by listening. Very important thing is the listening. Listening. We have to listen carefully. We have to try to understand each other. We have to understand our job. This is the most important things, so we have to improve our listening. If we listen properly, then we can understand the job, we can communicate each other, we can fulfill our job, we can reach on our goal. So listening is the very important things. Next is think before you speak. We have to think before you speak or before you do anything. We have to find out the impact of the job. If we do, what impact will get. So before you do anything, we have to think first. We have to concentrate on that. We have to find out the effect or the benefit we'll get, then we have to think it. So by this thinking improvement, we can improve our communication skills. treat Third is treat everyone equally. Do not talk down to anyone. Treat other equally and respect. We have to treat equally in our workplace. We have to give a same facilities everyone. We have to talk with each other equally, so we can create a trust, we can make a good relation, and we can give a good service to our company, because trust give a good relation between each other, and that's make a good communication with each other, that help us to provide good service and reach on our goal. Next, I love to discuss about the barrier of communication skill. What's the barrier normally we get in our communication skill? First is emotional barrier. Some people find it difficult to express their emotion, and some topics may be completely off limits. People comes from different background, different family backgrounds or the experience, so sometimes they feel difficult to express their emotion, and that's make a misunderstanding. They can express what they want or what they can do. So when the other parties don't understand about each other, that make a misunderstanding. So emotional barrier is another big component that's normal, just break or make a complex in good communication skill. Lack of attention. Sometimes we get a stuff, they don't keep attention, they try to listen, but their mind is not concentrating in their job. Is a lack of attentions will prevent to understand the job, and definitely that you can't provide the good service if you not give attention in our meetings or the conference or when we get a training in our job. So lack of attentions create a barrier of communication skill. Another one is the cultural differences. If different people come from that different culture, their background is different. Sometimes some things is legal or some things is acceptable in one culture, another culture this is not actually acceptable. So different culture make a complex in a workplace, and there's a barrier of communication skill. Language different difficulties is the another barrier of communication skill. People comes from different language, so but they work together in a one place, sometimes they don't understand each other broadly because of the lack of communication skill. So it's make a barrier in a communication skill and provide a good job. Use of jargon is to use of technical language is also another barrier of communication skills. If the expression or communication words are too technical, or too technical language are being used in a workplace. Sometimes staff don't understand, or they are not much clear, and they can't provide a good job if they don't understand what exactly they need to do. So in conclusion, we can say every company need to make sure their employees are fully equipped with a good communication skill, because it is determine the good job, and it's help to make a good production and growth. Because if the staff understand each other, if there is a good communication skill, if there is a good relation between staff, then they can provide a good service to the company. So that was my presentation about the good communication skill. I try to understand what exactly the impact of communication skill, why it is important in a company. Thank you very much.